Ready. All right. Hello, everybody. We are going to be making candles today. Thank you for joining in. If you're in, thank you. Those of you on my Instagram, you can go to my YouTube channel. I am live on there. If you want to see an actual view of what I'm doing, so that you're just not getting the frontal face here. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing you're gonna do is get your candles prepped. Do I have my heat gun up here? Let me make sure I have it. Okay. All right, just making sure that I have this up and ready. All right, so since I think we're just gonna do a batch first, and then we're gonna go from there. Turn your TV down. All right, so I got these little warning stickers. Can y'all see this really good? So I have these. Make sure when you're making candles, that you order some warning label stickers, burning instructions on the bottom of them, and you're just gonna place them on the bottom. You just want to prep all your glasses. We're gonna just prep them all. How are y'all today? I'm a little late with my live, but that is okay. You know, I'm here to show you guys how I make these candles. So the candle that we're making today is my most sold candle. It is the Jamaican Me Crazy scent. This is my most sold candle. It smells very good. It has like an island smell to it. Oh, just I love it. It has like a mix of pineapple and mango, just different fruits mixed together, and it smells so delicious. So I put my warning labels on the bottom. So to get the Wicks in, we're going to use Wicks stickers. So these are called Wicks. So before you even purchase these little Wicks, you have to experiment a little bit, really research, because you can't just buy a wick, which is the string that lights the candle when you light it. You can't just buy them and put them inside. Hello, how are you? You can't just buy some and then try to put them in there, because it has to be equivalent to the jar or it's not going to work. So all we do is put the little sticker on the bottom of the wick, like so, and then I'm gonna peel the sticker off. Now a lot of people can't tell where the middle is. Ooh, I'm having a hard time here. Hold on. Let me pull the sticker off here. Let me just move this camera over just a little more so you can see. Okay, there I go. I got the sticker off. So what I do is, if you can't tell the middle, I just try my best actually. And I just stick it right there in the center. Now, if you can't really tell what the middle is, you're gonna get a wick bar. These little wick bars, it holds the wick up when you're pouring it. Put it in on the center. And you put it in. And then see, it kind of is in the center right there. You can tell. So I think I've been doing it for a minute now that I can tell if I have it in the center or not. So let's finish prepping these. So for those of you that are starting a business, and you don't have the courage to start your business, start it. Don't be looking for, people or ones that you know to support you, because 9 times out of 10, most of your customers are going to be people that you don't know. It's crazy, huh? Some people, have supportive families and whatnot, but most of us don't. And so, don't be discouraged about someone not supporting you or this or that. Don't be hung up on that one person. There are millions of other people who don't know you who will support you. You just got to get out there and find them. You got to promote yourself every day, all day. I've been disciplining myself on promoting, but it takes time every day, all day. So I am getting these wicks in. So I am putting the wicks in a 2 pound bag over there. 2 pound bag is equivalent to 4 of the 8 ounce containers. I can make 4 candles from 2 pounds. Yeah, exactly. So I just kind of like want to lift it a little bit just to make sure it's in the center. You don't want to keep picking it up and moving it too much. Okay, let's put a wick bar on and see for ourselves. So this is the only way we'll be able to tell. I've seen some people like get the pins, like the old white pins where you can pull the pin apart, and then you can stick your wick inside of it, and it'll help you place your your wick in the center without you having to try to stick your hand down there. Or what I have tried to do was drawing a circle on here and then pinpointing the middle and then putting my jar over it and trying to do it like that. That didn't work. So as you can see, it erased. It went away when I washed it. So I'm just like, I've been trying little tips and tricks. I still haven't found the right thing just yet, but I'm sure we'll come across something that will help with getting these in the middle. Perfect. So now we have these all prepped for Instagram. I have my wick bar, and ready for my stuff to get in. So I'm gonna turn the heat up. I should have already had it on. So I have my little hot plate here with some water in a pot. I'm doing a double boiler method. Um, so this is what I'm gonna be boiling in it inside of. So you're gonna need like one of these little candy thermometers. I've been using it for my candles. Um, it's pretty accurate. I wouldn't say too much. Yeah, it can throw you off sometimes if it's not correct. A metal straw. Oh, that's a great idea. I'll try that. Thank you. So I'm gonna I'll put that in my notes. So actually let me write it down before I forget. I do write down everything that I do when I'm experimenting. It's just like everybody that went to school, you're doing a science project or you're in science lab. It's the exact same thing. You have to make like I forgot what it's called, a report. All right. So while this water is going to be heating up, let's go ahead and start measuring everything. So got my wax here. So I don't need to measure this because I'm going to and not, but I believe this is. Okay, yeah, 2 pounds. Great. So for some people that like the candles fragrances, they like the little triple fragrance. It's like when you put like 1.5 in. Hello, thank you for joining. You put 1.5 of fragrances. I think that's like the max you can go when you're doing candles. You can't go higher than that. And then people that like own, which I found out the other day, people that own birds can't have candles at all. And I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize that. So maybe I'll make something for the bird lovers. All right, so I have my, let's start it over. Okay, so I have my scale here. Turn it on. We're going by ounces. Let me just change it. All right, so the bowl is zero point 0.7 ounces. So we want to tar it till it goes to 0. And since we're doing 2 pounds and we're doing 1.5 ounces of fragrance each, we are going to go to 3 ounces. So we're just going to keep pouring until we get to 3. Okay, let's stop there because I think if I try to pour, this. So that's our fragrance. And our water isn't heating up just yet. So we're going to put this to the side. And this scent, you guys, is the Jamaican Me Crazy. This is my one that I sold the most. Can you see the bottle? It smells so delicious. It's like so many fruits, different fruits mixed together or whatnot. So we're gonna move that to the side and let's get our coloring. So this is what I use for colors. It says to use 1 dye block per 2 pounds of soy. So since I'm mixing a color together, we are going to use half and half of one. So dye block. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. When you're looking for things quickly, you don't find it. But when you're not looking for stuff, you find it. So I'm just gonna use an old knife that I have. Don't try this. Wait, it is hard. Oh, okay, there you go. I don't know. Maybe we won't be able to cut it in half again. So that was pink, and I'm going to mix the pink with yellow, and that's how I'm going to get that pretty orange color. So I have one cut up already. Okay, so I'm using 2 pounds of soy, but it says only to use one. So maybe we should cut these in half. What y'all think? And I'm only saying this because if you use too much of something, it can ruin the candles. Oh my gosh, y'all. Where is my soap cutter? This is not going to work. I'm using. That's enough. What y'all think? Okay, let's cut this in half. So what I was saying about the color is you don't want to use too much because it can affect the burning of the candle. So candles are like real sensitive when making if you don't have the right products. Let's say that. I had to give away a lot of candles that didn't burn good. Basically, those are like my trial and error candles. Just so this can melt evenly. Let's just use that. I don't want that by the stove. So just so this can melt evenly, we're just gonna chop it down. And you have to be careful. Don't like be chopping all crazy because it'll go everywhere and then you're gonna be losing product. For what? When you could have just cut it softly. Okay. Okay. And I'm only cutting this because when I just drop them in whole, like they be taking a long time to melt down. So if you just cut it, it's not gonna take that long. So, okay. All right, so we're gonna put that to the side. Let me just grab a little bowl for that. A little or a big bowl. Okay, I found a little bowl. We're gonna put all the little cut up pieces in until this water here gets to boiling. It looks like it's got some boiling bubbles in it. So let's go ahead and melt our wax. Let's go ahead and make some candles. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get like every little bit of it up. When you're funding your own business, you're gonna be like, we're not gonna waste that, right? Okay, look, that's not a good idea. Let's start right here. So you can tell I've been using other stuff in it already. It's okay if it stains because if you try to wash it, it's not gonna come out. But it might come out if you heat it up and stuff or whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour. Pour. That's a lot of wax. When I normally make candles, I'm normally doing like a pound at a time. I don't normally make so much at one time because I want the batch to be just right. So we're gonna melt this until, set this onto the side, until the temperature gets to, what's my target temperature? 155? Yeah, 155. And I have my spoon ready, so when it's time to stir, it's time to stir. So I'm gonna keep an eye on my thermometer, and it's all ready to, sometimes these thermometers are not accurate. Okay, it's not even to 150 yet. It's like to 120. So the water is getting kind of hot. All right. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and add some more wicks. Let's try this off. I've got water on it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some more candles while we're waiting. What is what? What you saw? Oh, was it my picture here that you're asking about? My it's a metal pitcher that you can order on like any candle website. Definitely is a great thing to have. But if you can't, it's not that much. You can buy them in Hobby Lobby also. I've seen them. All right, so we're gonna put our warning labels on the bottom. I tried going to Michael's to find stuff because I was like, okay, Hobby Lobby has it. Michael's might have it also, and they don't have anything. I was like, okay, what kind of store is this supposed to be? Hobby Lobby is like has everything you ever wanted. If you're a craft type person, Hobby Lobby is your store to go to. I am not being sponsored by them to say this or anything, any promotions or nothing. I'm just excited about a store that sells a lot of crafts. All right, I'm gonna flip it over. Let's check on our wax. Let's see it here. How about I bring y'all up a little bit so y'all can see? It's melting, but not just yet. So it's almost gonna be melted. And I say give it a few more minutes and it's gonna be melted. All right, so you got our Wicks stickers. The Wicks stickers you do have to order online. I have not seen them anywhere else in those stores or anything. Maybe Hobby Lobby has them, but I didn't check for them because I already had some. But if you want to make candles, there are so many candle stores online that you can buy them from. If you missed the beginning of my video, yo, yeah, Hobby Lobby does. Okay, if I run out, now I know where to get them. Because when you're running out of stuff and you can't order online quickly, you need like that one store you can run to quickly and get them. So, all right. So I have my wicks. So as I said in the beginning of the video, if you're a candle maker person or you want to start making candles, make sure you experiment and you research with your wicks and your jars because you can't just buy a wick because you saw somebody else using it and then don't have the right size jar for it. It doesn't work like that. So these burn pretty well inside of these size jars. Maybe I should have went smaller with a smaller wick, but then it's like a hit or miss with these. So when I shop on the candlescience.com and that website pretty much like helps you or tells you which one is compatible with which without you having to buy this one here, buy that one there. So I'm kind of thankful for that. All right, so I got my wick bar. We're gonna go ahead and put that in there like that. Let's check on our stuff here. Still, let's give it a quick stir actually. Let me turn y'all around just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Let me just move y'all up just a little bit. So let me see. Oh, it is melting. It's melting. It's melting. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it. Let's just leave it. Let's leave it. It's melting a little bit, y'all. So we have to let it do what it do first before we start messing with it. It'll go back in. All right. Let's get back to finishing prepping our jars here. All right. If you have a business, just go ahead and put it in the comments what kind of business that you are doing. I would like to know. Yes, I love melting wax also. I do too. Especially when I purchase the big boxes of wax, then I'm like not limited on how much wax I can melt. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and let's get the bullseye. Yes. All right. General Slayer or Slayer? General Slayer. Oh, that's what that says. That's so cute. What kind of business do you have? Hello, General Slayer. What kind of business do you have? Oh, you don't? Oh, oh, so you just like having this as a hobby then? This was my hobby at first. And then I was like, well, other people like my candles, so let's just make some. So I kind of do a lot of things that was once my hobby. You should, if you like doing candles, you know, then turn it into something that you can do on the side. Okay, let's see. I'll check on my wax here. I think it's almost melting. I can see it. And I need to check on my temperature here. So we have to be careful with the temperature because we don't want to destroy the products. So, ooh, it is melting. Let's just give it a stir so it'll melt down evenly. Oh, see, I hate when it gets like, so if you don't stir it, it gets like a little hard, like snow, how snow is, or what should I say, ice. How ice is when you put ice in water, shaved ice in water, and then it turns into like a block of ice. Let's just stir it. It is so fun. I love doing it as General Slayer. I love doing it. It is so fun. So let's see here. So let's leave it alone. It does take time to melt. All right, let's go ahead and prep the rest of our little things here. And we're gonna prep the last four just in case we have extra wax left over after we do another batch. I think I'm gonna do two batches. Right? All right. Because once you get it started, then you just like, "Ugh, I don't want to stop. Let's do some more while we're waiting on this wax to melt. So the wax, once it reaches, it will start melting. Let's say that at 135. But sometimes you don't want to let it go over 155. And I think that I am too. Let's check my temperature. Sometimes these candy thermometers are not accurate. So I advise getting one of those ones that they use for now, like for COVID, that they scan your forehead. I recommend getting one of those instead of getting using this because it's not as accurate as you want it to be. So get a digital one, which is what I'm going to invest in next. They're not that expensive. They're like $40 each at the moment. And they're so handy for your business, especially if you're doing candles and you're doing soap. So handy to have. All right, let's check on our wax again because I turned the fire down because I don't want it to like mess the product up. Okay, I was just testing it out, y'all, making sure that the previous. Oh, it is so hard to break down. Break down. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do so I can break it. I'm gonna just take this part off. So I got this at the dollar store, and look, it's already like broken, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna just break this in half. Look at it, it's like a block of ice in there. Okay, it's melting. It's getting there. So I'm using a hot plate. I'm not on my stove, or else it would have been melted by then because I have a gas stove. It would have melted by now if I used my stove. Okay, let's see. It's kind of trying to melt, y'all. It's trying. Okay. I want to turn the fire up and then I don't want to because I don't want to destroy the product. I just love like stirring in this. I can't stop stirring. Yeah, it's like an iceberg. Look at it. Like a yeah, like it just needs to melt already. And then it's crazy because when we poured it in, it was like shaved already. And look how it just forms together. Trust me, because if it came like this already, I would have cut it down. I wouldn't even let it go in like this. So we'll just have to stir it around and play with it for a second. Come on, because it's almost done melting. We're just waiting on these little pieces right here. And you see how all that liquid melted down? And it was full when we poured it in because when it was solid, the whole pitcher was full. Right. Right, General Slayer, exactly. Okay, let's see, y'all. Look, it's like a little chunk. So if you are children and you're doing this, don't make sure you have a parent with you so that they can watch you because these do get kind of hot. So you just need to be careful. Oop, it's almost melting. It's almost melted. All right. So when this is done melting, we're going to put the color in. I'm trying to think if I should just go ahead and put the color in now or just wait until this is all melted because I'm so eager to see what the color is going to look like. We want it to be an orange color, so let's just hope we're mixing pink and yellow together. Okay, come on. It's just taking its precious time melting, right? Look at it. It's just taking its time to melt. So we're just gonna kind of like swirl it around. Okay. I love it. I love this. Okay. So we got our color. Let's go ahead. Let's add our color and hope that it's the color that we wished for. So I hope you can see. Maybe I should change the color here. Oh no, that's too blue. Maybe you can see like that. I'll take it out in a second so you can see the color. So we mix pink and we mix yellow together. Hello. And we're going to see if this is the color we hope for. Maybe I should add more yellow. Maybe we should add more pink. We don't know just yet. But I am stirring it around. Look at that. That is so cute. It is. I still see pieces in there, so that means it's not melted all the way down yet. Oh, I wish you could see the color, but you can't just yet until I put it in the light. But I still see little pieces in there flying around, so we're just gonna keep stirring until, look at that pretty color. Until we don't see nothing flying around in there. Because you don't want it to burn and then you got like a chunk of something in there while it's lighting in the candle and it catches on fire. So you don't want that. Trust me, when I test these candles out, I always like light them for the whole day and leave them lit the whole day so I can just see every hour what they're doing, how they're melting. Ooh, I don't see anything in there anymore. Let me turn my fire off. this. Let's make sure. Because if you don't add the coloring at the right temperature, I mean not the coloring, the fragrance, um, if this is too hot, the wax mixture, the fragrance could like burn out. So it's saying that the fragrance is 150. You want to wait like between 135 and 155. I would just wait till it go down just a little bit longer, a little bit, and then add the fragrance in. Let's just do that because it's a little too hot. And we want as much fragrance to get into the candle as possible and stay in, right? Okay, let's push that back. There's some hot water there. Let me move y'all. All right, y'all got a better view, right? Okay, you see that pretty color? It looks kind of pinkish. I wish I could see what color it is. The real thing is you can't see the color until the candle dries up. That's how you're gonna be able to see the color. Isn't that crazy? All right, so look, we're gonna get our little. I should have dried this first. The silly me. Let's just dry right there. Okay, good. And let's get the heat gun. So I ordered my heat gun on Amazon, and we're gonna heat these glasses up because we don't want them. You know, we need them to be. Hold on one second. We need them to be heated up so that. Okay. So that when they cool, whenever they cool off, they cool off pretty good the same. So don't keep it in one spot. Turn it around. Let me cut it. Okay, maybe. Don't keep the gun in one place. Keep turning. Keep turning. I got my heat gun on high a little bit. Okay, move out the way. Alright. I think I'm just going around like 2 or 3 times with it. All right. So, ooh, that did a good job. Okay. They heated up a little bit. Let's check the temperature here. Is we ready to add this color in? It is still at 155. So I kind of want to wait till it cool down a little bit more. I'm not sure me touching it, but hello, Pink Poison, Cindy. I am making your candle right now. Yours and then everybody else's. I am making 8 candles because I am behind with this fragrance that you're making me crazy. So we're getting that color. I want to make sure I get it down to that right temperature. And again, like I said, with these candy thermometers, they're not as accurate as I would like them to be. It's probably best if you get the infrared ones. Hey. All right, so I'm so eager to pour it in, but I'm just kindly waiting on this temperature to drop before I pour it in. Because so many things could go wrong with this candle. If we're not okay with this. Okay. All right, so we have our fragrance here. Let me check the temperature. Okay, I see it going. How about we do this? It is going down to 150. Okay, so it's getting down. But the thing is, once it gets down, you have to let it sit even longer because you can't just pour it into the jar. So you're gonna add your fragrance. And the reason why I'm adding the fragrance because you want it to stick to the wax. You have to add it in at a certain temperature. It's odd, right? But this is the only way it's gonna work. It's chemistry. If you're failing chemistry, I'm so sorry. But this is all it is. All these science labs that you did in your life and everything. It's all we're doing is another lab. Mm. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm not even showing y'all what this looks like after I poured it in. Look at that color. Let me smell it. Okay. It smells like we're on an island. I love it. So I just gave it just a quick stir. Another quick stir. Because I just love candle wax, making candles. So we're going to let that sit because we have to let it get down to 135 degrees Fahrenheit before we pour it, or it's not going to work out. I should have taken this out, but we're just going to clip it back on. I just wanted to make sure that it was working. So let me see. It says that we are at the right temperature. Oh, okay. Let me check that out. Oh yeah, we're at 135, y'all. Let's pour. Let's pour. Are you ready to pour? Let's pour. Okay, so I am terrible at keeping a steady hand. So I kind of have to get eye level with these. Thank you, generous player. Okay, wait. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna pour this. Let me just turn y'all just a second. Let me bring it right here. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, it is orange. Oh, I'm happy. Look at it. Okay, we're just gonna stop right there. Oh wait, that's not enough. Okay, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna split this batch between these four. And because it's not enough, I'm gonna pour more on top. Oh, look at that color. I'm so proud of us. We was experimenting with that color. And you know what? I just changed that color at the beginning of this year. I didn't even know what I was doing. I think I just was like, let's mix some colors together because I needed a new color. And I mixed pink and yellow together and got orange. Ooh, I'm so in love with these. Okay. Okay. You need a little more in your jar. Okay. And you need a little more in your jar. All right. So the idea behind these is to not move them. So this will be my candle because I love the scent so much. This is my candle. And I'm gonna carefully like move these out of the way, y'all. So just give me a second to move them out of the way, and then we're gonna make another batch. Do y'all want to make another batch? We can. I have fun making these. We already prepped our jars, so why not? Let's get this on. Oh, hold on. Be careful with the pot because it's hot still. Okay. Okay, so I'm putting it on 4. It smells so delicious in here. I'm just gonna like carefully move these, y'all. So give me a second to move them. Look at how pretty these came out. Do you like them? Thank you. I like them too. They're so pretty. The orange color. Now, you won't really get to see the real color until they harden up and become solid. Then you're going to be like, oh, this is the color. I am super excited. And then you like move your wick around. If your wick looks sideways, just move it. So when it hardens in the right spot. I kind of got to stand over them to make sure that they're still leveled. I'm sorry, I'm just fixing these wicks right now. Hold on one second. I was just fixing those to make sure that they were steady and in place. Those are so cute. I'm so proud of us. All right, let's do another batch. Y'all ready for another batch? We can do another batch real quick and make 4 more candles. So let's get our soy wax base. Our base here. All right. We're gonna pour it in. Ooh. Oh, these candles smell so good, y'all. I wish I could smell them. All right, so look at that. See how it's all straightened up for you already. But then when you start melting it, it becomes like an iceberg. Like what? How does that happen? So let's move this out of the way because is our water ready yet? It feels like it. Let's just go ahead and put it into the pot. Let me move y'all camera a little bit so y'all can see what we're doing. All right. Oh, we can't forget the thermometer, right? Our trusty thermometer. All right, let's just leave you right there. So I'm just gonna move y'all just a little bit so y'all can see the wax melting and also see what I'm doing. Great. What was I gonna do next? Let's measure the fragrance. So we're gonna get our scale out. Let's start it over. Hold on. Turn it on. Make sure it's on ounces. Put the bowl on. Press the tar button. Make sure it goes down to 0. Now start measuring. So we're going for 3 ounces. I just got this bottle today and I'm almost out already. But I only ordered the small one to do a quick batch because it would have taken longer for a bigger bottle to come, which is strange. I told them, I was like, hey, I need y'all to rush this like last night, like yesterday. I didn't realize I was out of candles. No, I'm wasting it. Look at that. That's some money right there wasted. Okay, hold on. We just need zero point 0.2 more ounces. Oh, come on. Let's just pour it in the top so we don't go over. Some people like to use the droppers, which is easy too. Just get a dropper. Maybe that'll do it right there. Okay, it did do it. Okay. Just kidding. So this was like a little 8-ounce bottle, and it was really good. It smells so good. I wish you can smell it right now. Just smell it. It smells good. Just take a whiff. Oh my goodness. And then for my spring collection, the sea salt and orchard that I'm gonna be making. Oh my gosh, it smells so delightful. Oh, oh my goodness, smell it. It smells good. All right, we're done with this. We can put the scale up. Let's just put the scale up. I'm done with the scale. We don't need any more scale. All right. Where is the colors at? All right, so we got our dye blocks I got from Candle Science. And we're gonna use pink and yellow. Y'all remember what we did? We cut them in half, right? And that's how we got that beautiful orange color. Let's see if we can find that half block that we cut already. Yep, right there. So we don't have to cut another one in half. And here go the yellow. So it tells you to use 1 dye block for 2 pounds of soy. So 1 dye block is like these two put together, which makes 1 full block. So I just cut them in half because if I've tried it before, if you use too much colors, the candle won't burn right, and then you just have like a wasted candle. So we're just gonna chop this down so that it doesn't take too much time melting. Okay. Okay. Does not want to cut. Doesn't want to cut down, y'all. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try not to chop my finger off here. Okay. Okay, let's just cut that down a little more. And the only reason why, because when I was making my candles before, if you just throw this whole block in, it takes so long to melt. So I start cutting it. So let's put this in our little trusty bowl here. I just feel like this piece is too big still. I should cut it. Oh, is somebody checking on our wax? Where's my spoon? Let's see our wax, y'all. Is we checking on it? Ooh, look at that. Can you see that? Can you see the wax melting? Ooh. Ooh, I love it already. Look at it. It looks like a slush. Let me not say that because I don't want children to think it's okay to drink it or eat it. It's so pretty though. I love it. I can't wait till it melts all the way down. I'm sorry if it's too loud. Let's just give it a good old shake. I guess don't worry about trying to get it all off the spoon because when you stick the spoon back in there, it's going to melt off. All right. So we got that melting. Let's go ahead and finish cutting up our color. I guess I'm trying to get like every little piece. when you're paying for this out of your pocket, you're going to be so conscious on how you use your products and how much you have left and everything. Like you're gonna be so much more conscious because it's your own money than you would if it wasn't your money. Okay, we're just cutting the colors down. This is so hard to cut. I don't understand why it's so difficult. I don't know why it's so hard to cut. I'm not trying to chop it because if I do, it'll go everywhere if I just do that. So we don't want to do that, right? We need like our money's worth, basically. So if you want to make your own candles at home, I will make a candle kit for you. And you don't need like you can do it in your microwave. You can do it on your stove. You don't have to necessarily have to have a hot plate. I will make, if you want to do them on your own at home, I will make a candle kit pretty soon so that you can do this at home. It is so fun to do. It's so therapeutic. I love doing it because it makes me so relaxed and happy. So let's see. I got my pink and my yellow in there. They're gonna be so cute when they melt. If you're on my Instagram, you can go to my YouTube page and watch the full video of what I'm actually doing because you're just kind of like looking at my face and listening to me talk, but you can't see what I'm doing. So I apologize for that, but I will put the link to my YouTube video down in the description. Oops, it's time to check on the wax. Is somebody checking it for me? Look at it. It's like a boulder again, an iceberg. What we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. Break it. We're gonna break it down. Look, this is what I'm gonna do is let's scrape this off, and then I'm gonna take this little part off again that I did earlier. Okay, let's take that off, and I'm just gonna use this part. I broke it some kind of way. I don't even know how I did that. So I was like, oh, well, I have another tool I can use. So now I'm just like stabbing it. Look at that. Just stabbing it to break it up so that it can break down. Okay. It's trying to run away from me. I see. Just break. It's almost breaking down, y'all. And then we keep stirring it. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that will help. Okay, let's leave it. Let's put our little thing back on that we made. Okay, let's try to stir it real good. This is so nice. I love candles. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to show you the color. It's just like a clear soy that's like a clear color. And the reason why I chose soy wax is because it doesn't give off like an emission, like a dark emission, as would any other wax would. You know how some waxes, some candles, you can smell the wax in them. This one you can't smell it too much, which is why I like it. But I will start experimenting with other wax, like beeswax for sure, a natural beeswax, just for sure. All right, so since we're waiting, if you wanted to start your own business, start your own business. Don't worry about what other people have to say. Don't worry about who's going to support you or anything because those ones that you want to support you will not support you. A stranger will support you before your own family or friends would. It's so sad, but it's true. All right, so We are going to heat up our glasses. Don't do that. What I did, I put my finger in front of the heat gun. Don't do that. We're just gonna heat the glasses up. Maybe I should have waited till it was closer to pouring to heat them up. Look at that. Actually, stop. Let's stop for just a second. See how the wick just came off? Let's just wrap it to keep it from falling, coming off like that. No, we're not gonna do that part. This is normally what I do is I hook it in and then I bend it over like that. Oh, wait. Our wax is acting crazy here. Let's check on our wax. Let's check on this. See those little balls, ice balls in there? It's not real ice balls. It's like wax balls. We're just gonna twirl it around. Maybe that'll help with the melting process by stirring it just a little bit. I'm just carefully stirring and stirring. Oh, well, it is kind of helping a little bit. I see them melting. Let me get you. It's kind of helping. Maybe I'll upgrade one day to one of those like those the ones that look like crock pots. And then you just pull the nozzle and it comes out the bottom. Maybe I'll upgrade to one of those pretty soon. Right now we're just doing this method. That'll be so cool. Okay. Look, I kind of got it all melted so far. Let's go ahead and add our color. Our little color we made. All right. Y'all ready to see it? I know it should be orange this time because the first batch came out orange. And we only used the same pieces from the first time. Oh, this is getting hot. Hold on. I feel that steam. Let me just turn you off. We don't need the fire no more. Now we just need let's take it out because it's almost melted down all the way. All right, so we're done with the pot. We're just gonna keep stirring until all of the color. It is so pretty. It's melted. Thank you for watching today. I so appreciate it, General Slayer. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, look at that. Look, it's already melted, girl. Okay, before we put the fragrance in, let's take the temperature, right? Because we want the temperature to stick. And then when we're done, I'm going to show you what the other candles we did first look like. Because I see them already trying to heal up a little bit. So the temperature here is the thermometer still going up. 1 second. Okay, so it's at 150. So we're gonna let it sit and rest for a second. Let's let you rest. Okay, we're gonna let this rest. It's at 150 still. Let's go ahead and finish heating up our jars before we pour the favorites in. All right. Can you see me? All right. Let me make sure you can see me. So I'm just redoing the first one again because I stopped. Okay, next glass. All right. Oh, it's kind of hot. So the heat gun does get like hot. So if you're a kid and you have a heat gun, an adult should be with you at all times. All right. So let me just, I don't want to touch it. It's hot still. So let me just lay it on top of something. I kind of don't want to lay it on my surface. All right, let's check our temperature. You think it's ready? Let's see if it's ready. Are you ready? What are you saying? I was like, wait, am I looking at the right side? Yeah, I am. Okay. Still too hot. All right. So, is there any other videos you would like to see? Oh, I do a lot of different things. So, don't worry. I just want to get one candle for you, and I want to show you what it's looking like already that's showing up. Which one was the one I said was going to be mine? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so look at this one. See how it's already. Oh, wait, you can't see. Let me just turn it just a little bit. You see how the bottom is already gelling up just a little bit? It's going to be a color. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's fully done. Let me not twirl it too much because you want it to all be like evenly. I'm waiting for this so we can pour in our fragrance. We don't want to do it while it's too hot. It's still kind of hot. I'm gonna take this out and then I'm gonna stick it back in. Let's see if a different temperature come off of it. Because the thermometer, like I said, this candy thermometer is not accurate sometimes. It still says 150 on it. Let's see. It's still kind of hot too, is it? Yeah, the bulb is kind of hot still. Don't be touching it like I am. Don't touch it. Let's stick it back in. And let's see. So, I see it going up just a little bit. So the temperature is still 150. Let's just hold off one more. Let's just wait. We have to wait. Look, look how that orange color ferment jelly on there. How cool that is. This is our spoon. So this is the color it's gonna look like in the did I drop that in there? I didn't mean to do that. This is the color it's gonna look like when we're done. It's this nice orange color. It's gonna be so adorable. Hello. Gosh, this does not want to cool off, does it? It's still hot. I can feel the pot too. So it's gonna take time cooling off. I know you want to see it pouring. If you want to wait and watch it until it pours, that is totally up to you. It's so fine. Thank you for watching with me. I appreciate it so much. Okay, this thing is getting under 150. Let me just make sure it's not. The temperature is so important because if you pour it, like I said, if you pour it when the wax is too hot, you can lose the scent. And then you just defeated the purpose and you wasted money. You don't want to put it in while it's too hot. Okay, let's do this. So it said the scent is 150. It could be between 155 or whatever. 135 and 155 is the best time to add the scent. I always like to wait till they get like cooler because again, like I said, I don't want to risk losing the scent at all. I don't want to risk losing anything actually. Let's give it a good stir. 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 Ooh, look at that. I love this. Oh, I just want to take a whiff of it. Ooh. That smell just like hits you right in the nose. I'm just putting the thermometer in to see what the temperature is now. Okay. So it is at 135. Let's pour. Let's pour, let's pour, let's pour. Are you ready to pour? Let's pour. Ooh, look at that orange. I love it. Let's pour you. Oh, wait. I want you to be able to see me pouring it because I just love the color. Absolutely love it. Look at that color. It's like an orange Kool-Aid. Let me not say that. It's not safe to drink, y'all, okay? I was just kidding. It isn't safe to drink. But it looks like Kool-Aid. Ooh. I love it. So much. It is so cute and adorable. Ooh. It is so cute, but it's not safe to drink, okay? Do not drink it. Oh! Look! No! Look, it fell in. Okay. You didn't do it. You lost your job. You have to go. We have to replace you. Sorry. We're gonna have to replace that wick. You didn't do his job. Okay. Let's use that one. Yes, you're the new wick holder now. I'm silly, y'all. I'm so silly. Okay. I'm trying to make sure they're in. All right. I hope y'all had fun watching me. Oh, thank you, Jesus, that the top was on, right? Make sure the top is on. I would have been so mad I just bought that. All right, so y'all see those beautiful orange candles? I can't wait till they harden up. Thank you so much for watching today. I so appreciate it. And I hope you had fun making candles with me. And I will see y'all next time. I think our next live is on Sunday. So Sunday we're gonna have fun. I might go live tomorrow just because, but it definitely is Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.